Hi, I'm Micah, and I have 50 days to lose 24.8 pounds. It's October 11th, and I weighed in at 227.1 pounds. Today was my third fast day. It went really well. I stayed busy all day. I got a bunch of stuff done, and I really wasn't that hungry. Toward the end of the day, I started kind of thinking about what I'll eat tomorrow, and so I went and got some groceries. I got some flap steak from Costco, which is not something I've ever tried, but supposedly it's similar to flank and skirt steak, so I'm sure I'll like it. And I also bought some kielbasa sausage that was 100% grass-fed beef, and I got some pork chops. Probably since I'm fasting and I was hungry, I got way too much meat, but I'll just freeze some if I need to, if I don't get to it. The other thing I wanted to talk about is my snoring, which I've talked about before, and how that's lessened. Well, I went ahead and used my snoring app. It records my breathing throughout the night and can tell whether I'm snoring or not. And so I can go back and listen to it, which I did. But you can also see a graph that shows when you're snoring the most and when you're not snoring. And it gives you a score based on how much you were snoring for the night. The higher the number, the worse your snoring is. And I think it's on a scale from 0 to 100. Well, when I did this back in August, when I first started this diet, this was 3 days into the diet, and it looks like I was in bed for 5 hours that night, and my score was 94. And you can see a lot of those really tall orange peaks. That's the epic snoring. And then the yellow is loud, and the green is light, and the blue is quiet. There's very little quiet, and that's why I got a 94 score. Now contrast that with last night's snoring. I was in bed for 6 hours and 44 minutes, and of that, most of it was quiet. There were a few little peaks, 0 of the epic snores, and I went back and listened to it, and it's barely snoring when I do. It's like kind of a light little snore. So I've almost eliminated it, and I'm pretty sure if I keep going with this diet and the way I'm doing that I'll be completely snore free pretty soon. Anyway, just looking at these two graphs together, it makes me really appreciate that I'm getting way better rest now and actually breathing while I'm sleeping. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll make another video tomorrow.